Hey everyone, Happy New Year and welcome back to my channel. My name is Whitney and let's plan our goals for 2025. Okay, so I know I just said let's plan our goals for 2025, but I also want to review my 2024 and I think you guys should too. So just use this as an example or whatnot, but this also lets you in on my life a little and lets you get to know me a little. So in 2024, I also have this paper, just gonna be transparent about that. That's what I'm looking down at. But no, I'm excited for a 2024 review. Like I said, you should do this too. It gives you insight on what your year was like. Sometimes I think, oh, this year, didn't do much, just went to work, just did a couple things that, are, simple, hung out with some friends, went to a couple concerts. The year wasn't special. Girl, my 2024 was a little bit of craziness. I was like, why am I so tired? It's like, girl, let's run through this. So in 2024, I decided to run a half marathon. And I did. Check. In May, I ran the Brooklyn Half Marathon. I trained since January of 2024, ran it in May 2024. Crazy. Learned a lot about myself. I do actually enjoy running and I like, preparing for races. So in the future, I might do that, but I'm probably going to take, a step back from running this year. I just want to explore other forms of workout and, that's valid. In March, I saw the solar eclipse. I actually went up to almost Canada to watch it, upstate New York, with my boyfriend and his friend, our friend, Phil. Shout out to Phil. And we had such a fun time. Oh my gosh. Memories. But yeah, Earth went dark, or this, what is it? The totality line. Girl, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. The area where it actually kind of went dark and it was in full totality. That was crazy. I became a Gotham FC fan. So New Jersey, our women's soccer team is Gotham FC. And they are amazing. Oh, I wish I was fans sooner. Oh my gosh. Their stadium is in Harrison, New Jersey, which was 2 stops from where I lived. Could have been going this whole time. Really easy to get to, New Jersey. But yeah, I went to a bunch of games and, fell in love with Gotham. Oh, they unfortunately did not win, the championship this year. They lost in the semifinals. So that was gut-wrenching. But, I was really excited to, go to the games with my boyfriend, friends, and just cheer on the girlies. Next, I saw Meg Thee Stallion in concert. Y'all, I love Meg Thee Stallion. I've loved her for years, so finally seeing her in concert was just like an icing on the cake. And it was in MSG, and it was my last concert that I probably would ever go to in New York City, since, I, decided to move in 2024. We'll get to that. But I love you, Meg. If you ever see this video, just know I love you so much. Hot girl summer coming up. But yes, so next I started a YouTube channel, which is crazy. That was actually one of my big goals for 2024 was to start a YouTube channel. And, I freaking did it. I'm doing it now. I have so much planned for 2025. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. This is so awkward. The Amazon guy is delivering a package. So I'm trying not to be weird because I want this to be all in one take. But yeah, start a YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm excited to continue this, through 2025. And I hope you guys, enjoy my content that I have planned. Oh my God, this Amazon driver is giving me anxiety. But anyways, next I decided to move. So, my boyfriend and I rented a U-Haul, went through the South. If you guys already know, I filmed it. And we went, all the way from New Jersey, to Texas. So that was really fun. Like I said, we ate a lot of barbecue. And wow, I just think about it and I'm like, I could literally cry because I want to do it again. Just having time off to travel through the South took us about a week. And we stopped, through places I've been, places I haven't. And, like I said, had the best barbecue, and ended in Texas, which is the best barbecue. Like I said, go back. We go to a bunch of different places and we rate them. So if you want to see all that, go a couple videos back and you'll see the Southern Road Trip series. Next, since I moved back, I got to see some friends that I haven't seen in a while. One of my friends lived in Houston at the time and she had a birthday there, so went there for a weekend to celebrate her. Shout out to Leia. Also, that Houston vlog will be out at the end of this month. It's gonna be like a thing like, oh my gosh, y'all, remember when it was warm and fun? Yeah, tune in and see my friend's birthday weekend in Houston. Yeah, and I also got to, also connect with some of my friends from high school. Shout out to Alana. Shout out to Jessica. Jessica is thriving in Rhode Island now, or Boston. Girl, Boston, not Rhode Island, Boston. And she's doing great. And Alana's still here. We, hang out every now and then. Shout out to Alana. Love you, girl. But yeah, I love, reconnecting with friends, celebrating friends' birthdays. If I had to travel from New York, I had to buy a flight, whatever, I just, drove down to Houston. Really simple. Now that I have a car, which I'm filming in right now. And then finally I started a new job. That was also a goal for 2024. I wanted to explore other jobs and, just came with the territory of moving. I have to find a new job to where I moved. So found a new job in Texas and I'm currently loving it. So yeah, that was 2024 in review. Wow. Like I said, you experience a year and you're like, I didn't really do much. I traveled or I did X, Y, and Z, but to put it on paper and look through, and this is like not every single thing I did as well. These are just things that I've just remembered that, actually I went through my photos and I was like, oh wow, that was great. I'm going to mention that. But yeah, just review, reflect, meditate about your year. You did a lot. And even if you didn't do a lot, you survived. And that's pretty important. Some years it's just about survival, and that's totally valid as well. All right, y'all. So let's move into 2025. So I've steered away from making really specific goals. I think making general goals and then having like sub goals that might be more specific really sound, better for me. I think I want everything to be a journey. Like if I don't finish these things that I have this year, it is not a big deal because I'm looking long term. Every year I want to improve myself a little bit. Like if I get these all done, props to me, props to you if you get all your goals achieved in 1 year. That's amazing. But if you don't, just pick it up the next year. It's not too crazy thing to think about in that way. So goal number 1, I want to have a health journey. Oh my gosh. So, we're all getting older. And like I said, I traveled through the South eating barbecue. I moved, it was not the most healthy year by all means for me. So I just want to really embrace the 80-20 lifestyle. And with that, it's pretty vague. 80-20, 80% of the time you're eating healthy, 20% of the time you're either, not thinking about what you're eating. Like say you get invited out, to dinner and you really want whatever you want, or you go out, make healthier choices while you're out, still, have a drink with your friends because why not? If that is what you like to do. It's just, more relaxed, but know that like 80% of the time you are locked in, you're eating healthy, getting fruits, vegetables, drinking water, all the fun stuff. Just so you can go to your physical, if you get yearly physicals, which are important, and all your blood work's fine, I want that kind of like lifestyle. Within that, I think working out is really important. I think for me, I'm going to prioritize eating healthy, because I think that's just, you can't outwork a non-healthy diet or bad diet. That was a mouthful, but y'all know what I mean. So yeah, just combining those two, whatever that means for me, and we'll see what happens at the end of the year. But I'm really focused on just going back to the basics. I grew up really healthy, so, and I'm not opposed to eating vegetables. Like I'm chill. Like I just need to make a little bit more effort. Next is finances. I'm home now, so I can finally like be aggressive with all of that. So I want to have around, almost 10,000 in savings by the end of the year, and I want to pay off a lot of my debt. I'm not going to be specific about that number, but really easy, no rent, so I'm able to do that. And I feel like with financial goals, being specific is like fine. Like honestly, hitting a number you know, or having a number in mind is probably better than not. So you can plan for it every month. You know, and just watch what you're spending and, like, you know, allocate your paycheck. You know, when payday comes, you have a payday routine, which is really important. But yeah, those are my financial goals. You know, it's all about, you know, paying off debt and savings. So I just have numbers and I'm going to hit those. I'm putting that in the universe. Also, I think I'm going to hit these early because I have me hitting these numbers like earlier in the year, not at the very end. So we'll see if I adjust these goals, you know, midway through the year. But anyways, my last goal is y'all. And by what I mean by y'all is YouTube. I want to connect with you guys. I want to keep some friends in the loop that, you know, I moved away. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to update my friends? I'm a really like involved friend. I love to know what my friends are doing. I want them to know what I'm doing. So this is easy for me just to like have a YouTube and they, you know, don't have to reach out as much or just like, oh my God, I saw you do this. That's amazing. And I think that would be great. And also I've extended out, you know, connecting with family and whatnot, and eventually, you know, maybe growing this. But right now it's just having fun, you know, having a creative outlet. And I like it so far. Like, this is pretty cool. But yeah, that is it. That is basically my video. This is the first video that I pretty much filmed from start to finish. You know, even the Amazon guy came through and I got a little awkward. But yeah, I think it's important to have some type of goal. I don't think it's important to write it down, put in, you know, an Excel sheet, something physical that you're seeing them. And I also think it's important to follow up, whether it's monthly, quarterly, however it works for you. For me, I'm going to do quarterly. So I'm going to follow up each quarter or at the end of the quarter and tell y'all how I'm doing with my goals. And we can sit down and chat, and you guys can reflect with on your goals at the same time, and we can just kind of like see where we're at. You know, checking in is really important. You don't want to get lost in the year, which is really easy. You know, blink, it's 2025. Damn. But yeah, I am so happy that it's the new year, though. I love a good fresh start, and it's Capricorn season right now, so I'm feel like this is why I love the new year. My birthday was on December 29th. So yeah, that was really fun. You know, another year older and hopefully wiser and healthier and financially secure and, you know, thriving on YouTube. So I cannot wait to share my journey with y'all. Again, thanks so much for listening to me ramble, and hopefully you got your pen and paper out and you're ready to make your goals for 2025.